Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be discussing a question from JEE Mains. This examination was held on 24th January 2025. So let us now see this question here. So equation of chord of the ellipse x square plus 5 plus y square by 16 equals to 1, whose midpoint is 3, 1, is given by we have these four options. So we need to calculate the equation of the chord. So there is a general formula for this. First I will derive the general formula for this system. So we want to find out, suppose there is, so let me write it down, equation of chord of an ellipse whose midpoint is no. Okay, so we have an ellipse like this, x square plus a square plus y square plus b square equals to 1, and suppose the coordinate of the midpoint, this is ellipse and this one is midpoint of chord. Then what will be the equation? So now let us derive that equation. So suppose we have x square plus a square plus y square plus b square equals to 1. This one is the equation. So let me first draw this ellipse. This one is the ellipse. So this ellipse has center at 0, 0 and its major axis has length 2a and minor axis has length 2b. So we want to, here suppose there is a chord and this chord has the midpoint HK. So what will be the equation of this chord? So suppose, let me write it as this point. Suppose this point is, let me first name this point. This point is P. This point suppose is Q, and this point here, this one is R. So P is the midpoint of QR. Suppose R has coordinate x1, y1 and Q has coordinate x2, y2. So clearly x1, y1 and x2, y2 lies on the ellipse. So those 2 points must satisfy the equation of the ellipse. So we have x1 square plus a square plus y1 square by b square equals to 1. So it will give, name it as equation 1, and another one is x2 square by a square plus y2 square by b square equals to 1. Let me write it as 2. Now we need to find out the equation of this straight line. The equation of a straight line can be written as y, and suppose that, and we know that straight line passes through the point HK. So it has a form like this. This must be the equation of the chord, where H and K are known as it is given already, but we do not know the M. We need to find out M from the fact that P is the midpoint of QR. So see M here. What can we say about M? So m can be written as this: y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So we need to substitute these two, as we do not know the values of x1, x2, y1, y2. We are going to do that by using this equation 1 and equation 2. So if we subtract equation 1 from equation 2, we will obtain x1 square minus x2 square divided by a square plus y1 square minus y2 square divided by b square equals to 0. So here we have, if we write it as x1 plus x2, x1 minus x2, there should not be this, divided by a square, and if we take this term to the right hand side, we will obtain minus of y1 plus y2 y1 minus y2 divided by b square. So from here we can see that y1 by y2 divided by x1 minus x2, it will have this form. It will give x1 plus x2 divided by a square, there will be a minus, into b square divided by y1 plus y2. So now from here, x1, x2 has this R and Q has midpoint P. So here we have another relation, which is x1 plus x2 should be 2h and y1 plus y2 should be 2k. So we can utilize these two here. So it will give minus 2h b square divided by 2k a square. So we have the value of m as minus b square h divided by a square k. Therefore the equation will be y minus, no, not y1, it should be y minus k minus b square h a square k equals to, so not equals to, here it should be h. So it will give a square ky minus k square a square equals to minus b square hx plus b square h square. So if we divide both sides by a square b square, it will give yk by b square minus k square by b square equals to minus xh by a square plus, so we have already obtained the equation, but we are currently trying to put it in a good form. So it will give h square by b square. So we have, from here, if we take this term to the left hand side and this term to the right hand side, we will get xh by a square plus yk by b square equals to h square by a square plus k square by b square. So the equation of the straight line was, the ellipse was this. So if we write it in this form, yk by b square minus 1 and h square a square k square b square minus 1. So we can see that if we replace this x square and y square by xh and y square by yk, we name it as t, and if we put hk in the equation of the ellipse, we name it as s1. So if we put this here, it will be named as t, and if we put this here, this point here in the equation of the ellipse, it will give s1. So in the form we can write it as this, where t is the form where we substitute the equation of the ellipse as x square is substituted by xh and y square is substituted by yk, and in case of s1 we substitute the whole equation by the point hk. So this is the form. Now let us come to the question, which was this here. So we have this x square by 25, y square by 16. Let me write it down. X square by 25, y square by 16, and the midpoint was 3, 1. So midpoint has 3, 1. So the equation should be in this form, t equals to s1. We are going to substitute x square by 3x and y square by 1y in t. So it will give 25 plus y by 16 equals to, we need to substitute 3 and 1 here. So and there should be minus 1, 2, and here 3 square by 25 plus 1 by 16 minus 1. So the equation will be 3x by 25, y by 16 should be equals to 9 by 25 plus 1 by 16. So let me see the options. So options are in this form. Okay, so we need to simplify it. So if we multiply here, it will be 16 into 40, so it will give 48x plus 25y, and there will be a term in the denominator, 25 into 16, and here also it will give 144 plus 1, which is 145. Sorry, here it should be not this, it should be 25, which will give 169. So let me now see the option. So here we have this option. So this option 1 is the correct answer to this question. So if we know the form for this question, so it will just take 1 minute to solve, and if we do not know the form, then we can't solve it. So we need to memorize this form where we can find out the equation of the chord from the midpoint for an ellipse. Thank you for watching. Please like and comment on the video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you.